live yet? Are we live yet? We're live. Alrighty. Hey kids, I'm Rob the Builder. Can we build it? Yes, we can. Today, oh, hang on a moment. All good. Sorry, I got very distracted on my introductions. Today, we're continuing our internal work on the B-17F. There's quite a bit we can do, so we may as well as get that done. It's a pretty simple equation, really. And once we're at a certain point, yeah, I guess we can, yeah, we'll just get down to business. That's the nuts and bolts here, people. There's not much to really work out. There's no great need for me to waffle excessively, so I shan't. One thing I might do, oh, excuse me. Here we go. I'm probably not going to need much of this, but just in case. Now, as always, caffeine. Oh, yeah. Now, yes, light first, and around you come. Now, in I come. Let me get a bit closer to the subject matter. Now, last time we were on, let's get some of this out of the way. We, or his eye rather, was having a few difficulties getting the cockpit in, and I've realised what I can do to make it easier. It's a bit of a no-brainer in actuality. And here is our cockpit. I was trying to put it in by hand. I often put things in by hand because, well, it is easier. Let's not be shy now. But I started bumping stuff and I got grumpy and I gave up. However, give me a moment and I will locate. Aha! I'm just going to put that there, so we'll need to get to that. Might have been I've knocked that off today. That's the nose canopy. Now, ta-da! That's going to help. Let's see if that'll make it easy enough to get. And then that goes in. Oh, that's very smart of it. Right there. Now, I want to work out. Yeah, as always with tweezers. Okay. I'm never that big a fan of tweezers in some ways because of that fiddly and slightly more difficult to control this element. Yeah, I think what I'll be well served to do is hit it from that angle. I mean, that's probably a bit of a no-brainer, really. Now, aha! I believe I have the very tool for the job. Get that out of the way. Come here, you. Up. Now, can I? Of course I can. Looky that. There's a bit of convenience, kids. Now, to that end, what I now need to decide, while I'm here, I'm going to move these out of the way because we make it onto all of the stuff I'm going to consider putting in or working on today. I might as well get out of here. Got all that achieved now. Jolly good. Now, all right. Now, it does a slightly better angle on that. Ooh, that's pretty excessively. Maybe not just add a little. There we go. Right, now, the only thing I don't wish that light was just a little further forward so you can get a better view on that, but never mind. All right, so with it at that angle, you would think this is going to be a far easier operation. There's the trade-off. Yeah. Lucky. Okay, this is where the tweezers will be handy. Because now what we need to do. Aha! Look at that. That's a bit nicer, isn't it? If I get that on just like that, it'll, let's see if I can, even now without glue. I think I prefer to get some different ones to these out. I have a number of tweezers of this ilk. Some are going to be a little more useful or cooperative for us than these ones. These are very... Anyway, give me a moment. I have a whole stack of tweezers around here. What's this one? Here's another one I've got that's longer and flatter. Where's that got to? I think I prefer, there's another, like I said, I've got another set. Standard tweezers. Is this? No, tweezers. No, okay. I'm not going to fart us around that much. Hang on. What was that just dropped down? Here's another one. Let's see which ones I will roll with. I haven't found the ones I'm looking for. Hang on. Okay, I got options here. What was that just fell down? Anyway, zoom out a little. Now, let's see. Yeah, I think I prefer these ones. The broader area will help us get more control. That is my theory. All right. So, next. The only downside of these is the sheer length of them, which in the right time and place would be meritorious. Oh, look at that. Now that's the shit. That's what I want. That's what they want. I'll stop right there. I'm going to get a mouthful of coffee again. Ooh. Now, get that out of the way. Quickly hit mute for a moment. There we go. Now I'm back. Now we will just make sure our glue is running. There. need to get the lighter onto it again. Hope not. It's starting to look that way. Yep. Okay, let's get the lighter. Now, give me a moment. That's a bit annoying, that is. While I'm up, I may as well turn the aircon off. There we go. Oh, pardon me. Now, let's see if we can get this glue happening. And once that's into position, as in the cockpit that is, we can put the floor of this end back in as well, I would say. Now, glue. There we go. There was our problem. Now we should be good. I can see we're going to be. I would suggest. Or maybe not. Yep, be good. Right. Now. So. There. There we go. Oops. There we go. Yep. Back here. All right. Now, next. Oh no. Oh, not now. I've got a thing coming loose here. Okay. Don't have much time here. I can do this. You. Get on there. This doesn't take long. Stuff. I think. And there we go. Right now. Oh, hey, Paul, how you doing? Yeah. Just trying to get this to sit at the correct spot. And go. There we go. Now, what I need to do very quickly is, oh, you son of a bitch. Okay, they've both come off. But what we'll do, these are, they go on the back of the chairs there. I'll have to do them separately. They've come off in the process, but at least we've got the cockpit in position. We can do these a bit later, maybe even today. Little inconvenient, that. All right, but beyond that, I believe we're pretty solid on that position. Yep, that's nice. All right, now, so I'll zoom in a bit for that one. Ding. Yep. And as I said, there are the two chair supports. They go there. We can get them in one at a time. It'll all happen. Bit annoyed they came off, but hey, there are worse things that can happen in this world. But that's that on. All right, zoom out. Now, coming around this way. And I would say that we can put, well, hang on, I've got it immediately on here. I don't have to point to it, I can show you. Just a moment. This into position. Just a little bit careful. There we go. Zoom out a bit too close in for you to see what I'm working. This thing. Now, that sits just in. I'll use the same methodology as I did on that end, which is to say on here, and using our long tweezers, and then hang on a moment. Here's something I might want to consider. Hey Stephen, how you doing? I'll show you. Give us a moment. Here we go. That goes onto that. There's a little door thing here. Give us a moment. I do have it on hand. I do. Now, what I'm wondering, I give you very serious consideration to, is what the assembly instructions say is that this goes in, you put that on top. And I don't know, I'm starting to think it might be better served putting this in on there. Oh, I see why. Yeah, okay, got it. Yeah, that makes sense. Because otherwise, yeah, there's not going to be anything to hold that in position. You just have to rely on the AK. So we'll do it that way. Not a problem. Now, we will want to get in Blighty. Turn off and hear. Now, question. Because I'm not quite sure. Is Blighty just England or is it Britain in general? Now, this should be a fairly straightforward little maneuver based on the experience of the cockpit, notwithstanding knocking the chair supports off. Now, not going to put that there, but that's probably a better spot for it. Now, you can. Yeah. Ah, I learned me something, I did. Yeah. Oh, there's a bit of funkiness. There's a little lock-in point on this. Um, I'll show you what I mean probably before I put it in. But it's a way of identifying when you've got it right. I've got to say that's kind of cool. What it is, give me a moment while I put the lid on. If you look, there we go, you'll see there's the line there that it sits on, a little notch down, and that, sorry, I'm just quietly checking on here, yeah, all good, all as it should be. It's the same on the cockpit actually, but yeah, it's good stuff because if you look at there, that's how you know it's in place. It's got, because that clicks in, which is kind of funky. Now we go this way. No, we don't. Here we're going to go there. Come on. Let's come on. Come on. Oh, don't lie to me, bitch. Come on, you know you want it. Come on. Yeah, there we go. There we go, kids. Once that's fully dried, that will be nice. Hang on. There are a few things I can probably do to make that a little more secure, I think. Yeah. Okay, hang on a moment. Take that off. Yes. Yeah, there we go. Nice. One of the ways you can be sure that this is in, or I can be sure, look at that. Full turret will be sweet. Yep. So we are. It's not quite where it needs to be there. Or is it? Hang on. Not quite. Come on. There you go. That's right. That's better. Now it's all spectacular. Oh, there's a bit of goodness too. They actually give you a line to work with. There's a little ridge there. Now, you can see that because it's there, bang, that's clearly in the middle. That needs to sit a little more there, though, in that position. Maybe further forward, I would say. This part's being a bit of a bitch to me. Holding it upside down is probably not helping the cause. And to think I was singing its praises not minutes ago. There we go, maybe. Ah. Yeah, now we're good. Yeah. Now we can let it dry. Hey. Oh, hey, David. How you doing? I've been doing a bit of bare hand combat with the interior here, but it is coming together. There's our comms room. There's our cockpit. Slowly but surely. Now, I should probably put the lid on the glue whilst I assess our next port of call. Where the hell did I put the lid for the glue? Nice one, big boy. There it is. Now, next, I shall move a few things out of the way there. I'm going to quick move the camera back so that I can just clear this out and just let that dry for the time being. Put that back in. Now let's see what else we can do. There's a lot of things we can do. That's not an issue. Now, that's interesting. I'm having a look at maybe doing ha! Oh, all the pain of it all. I'm sure I'll survive, mate. Now, I'm looking here at the bull turret, and there's a couple of things I'm speculating about. Is I should probably do the deckling on that before putting the rest of it on. In the meantime, we can get the guns on the dorsal turret, hopefully. Let's see what else we can look at here. And maybe assemble the tail gunner position. Certainly not averse to that little notion. There's a plan of attack, kids. Alrighty. Now, I've already glued those on. I have. Oh, the joys. Well, in that case, I may as well as... Oh, wow, that's cool. So that's... now, do I want to tidy up the paintwork at all? I probably do, just for my own edification. If that's the ammunition, that will want to be... Give you a zoom in on that anyway. What was the part made kit you were having a look at, David? Now, as you can see, it came up with a plain sort of a thing, so I've sort of painted in where I figured the ammunition and projectiles are, but there's a bit of lack of clarity there. I think I'll go for some gunmetal grey on that, just little tacky areas, just to make them look a little prettier. And then, once that's dry, we'll put the canopy on that, and that will be done. That's a bit good. That's a bit chipper making, that is. Pop you there. In which case, yeah, we'll get onto the tail gunner position. Winning. If I don't have gunmetal grey here, actually I will have at least something of a suitable ilk colour. That's dark grey. Okay, now fortunately I have the... Oh, you're not seeing jack shit there, sorry guys. Yep. Fortunately I have most of my acrylics conveniently on hand. Which is therefore... Oh, who would have thunk it? Who would have thunk it? Gunmetal grey. Boom shakalaka like a wok bamboo. Alrighty. Now, is give it a bit of a shake. Once I've gotten once you started work on the tail gunner position, I think our next port of call might be to finish that off. You can't quite see if you can't quite see what I pointed at, and at that distance, I'm not surprised. The item in question is the nose canopy. Because once that's done, that's all the canopy is done. Oh, okay. Yeah, I got the when I did the S for Sugar Airfix link. These days you have to buy the bomber resupply kit if you want to display an open bomb bay, which I think will be a bit jabby, just quietly. It is what it is, and yeah. Anyway, so I got a whole stack of trucks. I got some of them done, but I was more doing them just while I'm here. But it distracted me a bit. I might get back onto them because they were kind of cool. All right. So here. Oh no. Never helpful, that situation. There we go. So that's now just requiring. I'm going to let that paint dry before I put the canopy on it. So I'll just pop that to there. Now, won't take long for that paint to dry, of course, being acrylic. There. Wipe the brush. Alrighty. Now, get this out of the way because I no longer need it here. And yes. Yes. Tail gunner stuff. Now, how does that go together? Let's have a look. Depending on actually what I might do, once you've got the start on our tail gunner position, because we won't finish it immediately. I think there's a couple of steps to that. I see. Yep. All right. And God, you'd have to feel sorry for this guy. He's got something I'll zoom in. He's sitting on basically a bike seat for the duration of to and from wherever the bombing raid goes to. God damn, and I'm willing to bet that wouldn't be no gel bike seat either. God, talk about getting a numb bum. Now, first, however, let us get to the bits we're going to need. These are engine parts. These are guns. And other things I'm probably going to need. Leave these ones. The ammunition things for the back as well. All right, let's see what we've got so far in that variety anyway. That's wheel stuff. It should all be in here, hopefully. Now, what part numbers we're looking for? Now, if I am correct, This should be 161. No, these are the ones for the ball turret. All right, because they are 183. Aha! Found them, I think. There's some more in here. There's more in here. There is a pleasure to it. That's undeniable. Aha! I reckon we have found all the bits that. Oh, look at that. Just too bloody easy, isn't it? Thank you, linesman. Thank you, ball boys. Yes. Alrighty. So this is the 161, both ammunition racks ready to rock and or roll. So we'll get this out of the way. We don't need that. No, son. You don't be needing that. Just dropped a bit of sprue. Give me a moment to sort some shit out. Now, come here, you. Oi. Now, guns, that's what we need. Now, which guns is the next salient point of this question? Because there are specific guns for specific positions, which is not surprising entirely. Give me a moment again. My desk is getting a little crowded. I have to tidy this up. It shouldn't be crowded. Now, here we go. We are looking for guns, which will go into this little plate here, or the back of it rather, I think. Oh, it looks like it goes that way. That can't be right, can it? Well, yeah, it can be. That would certainly. Then you've got a bare plate there. So what happens down the track with that? Or is that how it rolls? Give us a moment. Just want to check that out for my clarification here. Clarification and edification. See, there's the thing. They've give 2 dots there. That's why I'm inclined to think that should face. Actually, I know how I can work this out. Now, if that's got to go together like that, let's see what shape that matches. That's pretty much the obvious way of approaching this. And then we can put I haven't found the actual guns that I'm specifically looking for. We are looking for gun numbers 59. 59, dude. So two of these ones. They also have a bit that goes on the back. But we'll do that after. That would in fact be one of these, I would think. There's something loose in here. Okay. Now, excuse me. Now, let's go with one more quick gander at something here before I. All right. That's a little curious on its own as well as the methodology, but we'll roll with that. All right, let's do this. So, that way. No. What is it? This one. It'd have to be that way around. Let's give that a bit of a file. Obviously, I don't glue it in right now. I've got what have I just knocked onto the floor this fucking time? I'm starting to annoy myself a wee bit here. What was it this time? Where's I can't see? Yeah, here it is. Bloody toothpick. Evil things at times. Actually, no, the only reason I say that is because of the one occasion when I got one stuck in my toe. It was not pleasant. The annoying part was that I only had myself to blame because I hadn't picked it up. Ah. Now, ooh, back's not happy there. Never mind. All right. Now let's have a closer look. Ah, that makes sense as a fit. Look at that. Oh, never mind. Okay. So, what we're going to do now, where it gets a bit frustrating, so therefore we've got a flat plate to deal with here, and so I just do a bit of file work, which I may well do. Now, in the meantime, let us just some of the more obvious bits here. Now. All right. Glue. Always handy if you want to glue something in. Oh, hey, John, how are you doing? Now. Okay. Now, I think this could, yeah. Saw that coming. There we go. Gonna see it on. Rip. Boom. Again, of course, I could get a very number there. Zoom out. Now, our next bit that goes on is what I guess would be the protective plate for any incoming shots from aircraft and stuff. So I'm just having a quick gander at the fuselage. Now that's drying. Let's have a look. Oh, yeah. Pretty cheap with that. All right. Now, so this bit here goes. As I said, depending on how we travel for time, I'm thinking that getting some of the deckling on the ball turret might not be a bad idea, because there's 3 decals that need to go on there, I think. And I think they're probably going to be best done before I start. I don't want to necessarily do it while with the rest of the aircraft, if you follow me. Now, this goes, actually I can't even tell you which way it goes, because it goes that way around. So there's a little widget lined up for it. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Now. It does, it's a fact, isn't it? When you're enjoying yourself, suddenly, oh my God, I won't be here for how long? When you're having a crap time. It's a bit like that thing out of The Simpsons where Bart misses the field. It's actually the episode where he becomes hooked up with the mob, as you do. And he and ultimately gets accused of murdering Skinner. But oh, for fuck's sake. Anyway, when he started the episode, that's not quite right. That's right, I think. Wrong. All right, so that's that's part of the down position all done. Yeah. Anyway, he misses the field trip, so Skinner gets him to put stamps on letters for the PTA, and he's got to lick. These are lick stamps, not just like slap them on style. And his toes are getting rubbed raw. He looks up at the clock, and it's actually going backwards. Yeah, I mean, you're not having a good time. That's pretty much how it rolls. Now, next, guns 59. Now, what I was going to do was, because I'm a little concerned about there being no actual holes for the guns. much better. Right. Something was there. I'm sure you get the idea. Like how far out do they need to be based on? Because they need to be further across. Go with it. We'll just give it a whirl. 259s. You see, this is so it's got to be that way around for them, but yeah, no, none of that makes sense. Unless it's, hang on, just trying to make sure I get these the right way around because at the moment there are things about this that are giving me the heaves, and what it is they've got ports for the guns on one side but not the other. So far as I can tell, that needs to go out that way. But so far as I can also tell, these guns are... Hang on. Or am I overthinking this? Give me a moment. Given... No, that's not the way around. Yeah. Let's see. That is not going to stand casually. And that is it. There's so much. I wonder how to do this. Why, Revell? What have you done to me? You're ruining my time. You're breaking my balls. The option. No, I don't even like that as an option. What if I go this way? Is that? I wonder. Wow, wonder. Let's see. I reckon I might be overthinking this, guys. Oh, hey, Moto, how you doing? The Revell B-17F. Look, it's not a bad kit. It's fiddly because it's a scaled down version of a bigger one. But if how you doing, by the way? If that doesn't bother you so much, yeah, there's a lot of fun to be had with it. I'm not having a bad time with it. Aside from this being a bit of a... It's got a lot of good stuff on it. Okay. There you want it. Don't lie to me. Having a bit of a frustrating morning in some ways today, guys. But not just here, but in general. Yeah. Little. Why for you put your fist up my clacker? I had the glue running quite happily a minute ago. Why is it now going, nah, don't want to? I can give you reasons, but most of them are not constructive. Involve much swearing. What the hell, man? What the hell? Well, I know I did this a minute ago. Hey, afternoon, dearie me. All right, now we got it going. We've got the glue running. Put it on some pieces. Yeah, I'll stop right there. Hey. Born to build kids. Yes, I know. Ah, I was correct. Now, if I run. Aha. Ah, you son of a. There we go. Now, just going to very carefully. There we go. There's one of them on. Do I want to go both? That's the next question I need to ask myself. Yeah, may as well. Oh, nice. Balsa would be an interesting medium. I mean, here, of course, it's all very laid out sort of a thing. With balsa, you can, yes, that'd be interesting. Other 59. Come in, number 59. Your time is up. Sons of bitches. There we go. All right. How are we doing on the time front? We're not doing too badly. Now, we'll get this one on. I'm going to use tweezers on this one. Against my better judgment, but never mind. Oh, Jesus. This is going to pour out, I reckon. I might just wait for the other one to dry. Look, you little. Oh, now I've knocked the other one. See, this is why I get grumpy with myself. Yeah, back into beat. Not helpful. Yeah, I think we'll just let that dry, shall we? This one next to us, at least I know where the hell it is. Hey, oh, that was a bit frustrating. I've got to say, this entire tail area is giving me the heaves a bit because there's nowhere to put the guns on this side, and that's shitting me the tears. And breathe. But yeah, frustration. That's all. And I can see it's already not cooperating again. All right, now with that decision made, I've got to say, I'm a bit not less than convinced about sliding the guns on either side of that pillar. But whatever, man. I have a bad feeling I'm going to be kind of grumpy after that. The guns don't go all the way. There we go. They sort of sit there. That makes sense, actually. Yeah. Okay. Now, anyway, other things. Here's something we can probably do. Let's say that paint's dry now after the frustrations of that. So, what we can do is, hopefully I've got those guns at the right angle. I can check this very quickly. Sprue cuttings. And if they are all good to go, we'll put this on to that. A bit of a file. Right, but see how that's okay. It's not quite sitting right. Oh no, hang on. Now what's that? Where's that problem? No, where's it being blocked? Or is that sitting? That shouldn't be sitting too high. And it is. That's our problem. It's the rubber. Or let's have a close look at this. I'm having a day, guys. I'm having a day. Never mind. All right. So, if that is the issue, obviously these need to sit lower down, but they can't sit lower down because that's where they sit. What we can maybe do, as I haven't glued this yet, well, we have to re-glue it to make sure it's in the right posi before. Okay, so it's still not there. So what is the issue here, kids? It's getting a bit frustrating and annoying, frankly. Right, so if that's got to go, it won't go into there though, you yutzes. Your mechanism is not. So that's good. Jesus, guys. Okay. This is less than ideal. And in fact, because of the way it's set up, and this is going to require surgery. Okay. And you can. How to do this? Okay. Here we go. There is the solution. It's a messy and nasty one. It's going to require a touch, a bit of paintwork. It's not my preferred methodology, but there comes a point in time, good people. Sheer be damned is a good idea. And we then go, I should think, it should be much longer now. No, that's, well, you can actually check that, can't we? Maybe I'm wrong. I don't think I am. Oh no, there we go. Almost. Almost. Okay, so it can happen. All right. That's still very annoying. All righty, let's do it. Let's glue them back into position. Tell you guys, between that and the tail piece there. Grumpy, grumpy, grumpy. Now, actually, I'm not grumpy, I'm just frustrated. All right, let's glue this back in. We're going to get that down as low as we can. How low can we go? That's probably as good as it's going to get. And then we'll need to just do that. Maybe a bit of touch-up work as well. All right, let's do this. The guns will cover that little notch part there, so yeah. Bit annoyed about that. Never mind. Never mind. There. Come. Don't you start. I do not want to crack out the lighter a third time. There we go. Right. Let that dry now. Put that over there with that. And this has started to lean, hasn't it? Of course it has. Why? Because various reasons. Insert the adjective of your choice. Manipulate that around a bit. Why didn't they give holes on both sides? Hey, I ask you guys. I ask you. Testing my patience, as I said. Never mind. All right. So. I'm not going to put anything more on the interior of the fuselage. I'll probably put that and the other front floor portion, because there's another front floor portion, in tomorrow. I'm actually feeling more inclined to start winding things up because I've had a very frustrating session, to be honest, guys. And, sometimes just chilling back, having a coffee, thinking about it and getting a better stream in tomorrow might be good. I thought we didn't get some good stuff done, I just had a bit of a time, that's all. Anyway, so at this stage of proceedings, gun nest rumbles not with. Actually, tomorrow, there's a plan. You'll get those three, that one, and the ball turret up and running. It's going to be our focus will be the ball turrets. Along the way, we can get the rest of this done and maybe those chairs supports fixed. But yeah. So there's our comms room, largely up and running. Bombay's still there. Cockpit, but we need to get the chair supports in. Probably, once I've got all the stuff in, going to take a series of photographs without the fuselage on, so at least I can show off what is inside. Because of course some of this one will be lost once you get the whole cover on, but yeah. Alrighty. Alright. Alrighty. Well, thanks for your patience, guys. I've had a bit of a frustrating time of it myself. It's yeah, it's coming along. As you saw, I had a few frustrations today, but if you're building a 4-engine heavy and you think you are not going to get some frustrations, you're probably kidding yourself. I remember the first 4-engine heavy I built was a Airfix Halifax. And that was structurally questionable, but it was one of their older ones, and I was sort of used to that notion. The first good one I built yeah, well, but yes, the what was I going to say? Yeah, I remember the first 4-engine kit I built with lots of good solid detail. It was a Lank, and it had a very similar wing setup to what you see there with the Revell, where you got the 2 struts coming out and you put your wing on top. And I had a small error. And if I've learned anything with 4-engine heavies, it's that a small error at point X will put its fist right up your fundamental orifice and start tickling your tonsils at point Y. So I tend to be a bit anal about stuff. All right. Anyway, that's me done for today. Of course, yes, that would make sense. Interesting. Anyway, that's me done for today. As I said, thanks for your patience in my cursing and overall frustrations for the day, but never mind. And that bloody gun. Look, I might even see about attending to that tail gunner position or part of the plate on it with the guns in it. Yeah, you're welcome, Moto. Off camera because it's giving me the bloody heaps. I can't fathom why Revell have got a plate with gun ports on one side but nowhere to put the guns on the other. We'll leave that discussion there. Now, if you're a first-time viewer, feel free to hit follow, like, or subscribe. I'd appreciate it. If you would like to track me down on other platforms, I'm Rob the Builder on Facebook and YouTube. I'm Robster the Builder on Instagram, Twitch, and Discord, and Rob the Builder and Food Monster on Twitter. Again, follow, like, subscribe. Tomorrow I'll be back. Like I said, I want to focus on the gunner positions, because look, the bits of floor that we need to get in, we can get in pretty easily, all on their own. So, and then we can just focus on the gun nests, and I think I'd like to get that done tomorrow, because at that point we're really getting right down to some pretty big nitty-gritty stuff. And that's a win. There is still a little bit of airbrushing we need to do on the engine cowlings, but we've got engine assembly, then wheelbase assembly, and then we're done. Yes. Alrighty. Now, as I said, that's me done for today. And I will be back tomorrow. So I'll be, all that's really left to say now is I'll be back tomorrow at the same kit time and the same kit channel. And hopefully I'll catch you guys then. And hopefully things will be a wee bit smoother on the operation. All right, see yous.